Beth, I'm on my way home. You're not in the main house, are you? I'm moving it to the barn. Don't you have something else to say? Excuse me? You know what? Your husband worked hard for family today. Great job this week, Jen. Why don't you tell me in the beginning? How many times do I have to tell you? I'm sorry. You don't say I'm sorry. You should say I apologize, right? I apologize. And don't say I'm moving on. You should say I am being relocated. I am being relocated. That's enough. You're a real piece of shit, you know that? You should be thankful you have a place to stay. Yes. Where's Ron? He's at your parents' as usual. Are you sure you made him have his study materials? Of course. In the name of concentrating on his junior high school entrance exam, I leave him at your parents' every weekend. What do you mean by in the name of? You make it sound like it's not true. If he is actually making progress in his studies, then why not? Every weekend, every time I leave him with them, I get a lot of comments from your father. About what? Today, he asked me what's the reason he doesn't study better at home. Just make it up some stories. Don't be rude to my parents. Okay. Do you have alcohol and snacks ready in the main house? Everything is in the fridge. Where did you buy them? I bought them at the department store. Not the cheap stuff? It's fresh, not on sale. Then I guess it's okay. Last weekend your homemade stew was very bad. I made that one with my parents' seasoning. It could have been thick taste. Why are you blaming your parents? I don't care where it is from. I'm talking about whether I can eat something made with your poorest taste. I'm a gourmet. I'm sorry, I have no sense of taste. I went to a Michelin-listed restaurant with them today. They remembered my face and I was shocked. Most of the stores in that area are getting a VIP entry these days. That's great. Are you coming back with Kate again today? That's why I'm checking the snacks. I'm drinking with Kate and relaxing until morning. About that, I beg you, would you please stop this? What about this? Stop what? You bring your cheating partner home every weekend. It's not a normal family. That's better than sneaking around, hiding and cheating on you. That's not what I'm saying. Why do I have to stay in the barn? If I understand, why don't you guys stay somewhere else? You know, having a woman whose wife approved. For a man, it's a sign of financial strength. I don't approve. Then why are you even preparing the snacks? If I don't have it ready, you'll kick me out, right? Isn't it obvious? I don't want a wife who doesn't listen to me. Even if I do what you say. I have had bath water poured on me. You've made me get down on my knees in front of Ron. For a wife who can't even hold a guest to her satisfaction, you need to be a certain amount of punishment for that. That's absurd. I can't consider that woman as my guest. What are you talking about? You should be more grateful to Kate. Grateful? What you don't have. She makes up for what you lack. What am I lacking? What? Don't make me say it. You say that in front of Ron? Even Ron will understand when he grows up. A good woman is worth paying to be around. This is too unhealthy. It's bad for him. Ron is only 10 years old. He doesn't understand what is going on. That's not true. He's a smart kid. He'll figure it out. What would an elementary school kid understand? Well, he's smart like me. He'll have to become a doctor or something in the future to pay back what he owes me. Owes for what? Well, living expenses for his living, and the tuition fees that are going to be incurred from now on. Are you saying that you want to pay back in the future, so you pay him now? Of course, I'm going to ask him to pay me back 100 times over. Ron is my insurance policy for the future. It's like an investment in advance. I feel so sorry for Ron. Why not? I'm sure he's doing everything he wants to do, make your life easier, right? But his future belongs to him. I can't believe his parents raised him for money. Don't talk about parents. You can't even give a penny to him. That's because you won't allow me to work part-time. Why not? I can't believe my wife has to work. I'll look like a worthless person in the neighborhood. Isn't it normal for people to work together nowadays? Whatever you say, it's no. Even if a housewife has a little money, she won't use it for anything. That's not true. I'm trying to save money for him too. Let's say you work for a year. That's less than my month's salary. That may be true, but... If you got time to work part-time, be a diligent housewife. All you have to do is make me happy. That's why Ron is safe until he graduates from college. But you never know what might happen to you. What do you mean? You're going to take me down? How can that be? Then stay out of my way. In my family, we're monogamous. What's that? I haven't heard that since we got married. If you have a problem with it, I'll divorce you. What are you going to do about Ron? In that case, of course, I'll get custody. You won't be able to support a single child. Money isn't the only way to raise a child. What about his food? I'll leave him at my parents'. Or I can hire a housekeeper. I'll be ready to serve divorce papers anytime. No way. Then shut up and stay out of it. You keep pestering me, I'll take the barn. Why don't you reflect on your own alone? Dad, I need to talk to you about Friday. What is it, Ron? What's up with Friday? I don't go to Grandma and Grandpa's. Can I stay home? Why not? At night. I need to borrow the computer in Dad's room. Computer? You're not going to play games on it, are you? That's something for stupid, dumb kids to do. I don't play games. Then what do you use it for? I'm going to have an online study group. What time? 9 p.m. What's an elementary school kid doing that late? My friend's brother teaches everyone. He's coming home from his part-time job. Is it useful to be taught by someone like that? He's a student at A university. A university? Does he go to such a great place? Yeah, medical school, he said. Medical school? So, can I borrow your computer? It's only for an hour. Well, it's a good reason. Can you promise me that you'll be back in your room as soon as you're done? Okay. Dad, I'll be home with my friends this weekend. I'm not gonna be there for you, okay? Okay. It will be 10 p.m. when it's done. I'm going to bed soon. Don't come out of your room till morning. I won't bother your dad and your friends. Alright. Well then, this weekend's only. Thanks. Make sure you lock up nice tight at night. I got the keys. I won't be home till midnight. What about Mom? She goes to the barn at night. Why? Because even Mom needs some alone time on weekends. Your friends are coming over and she doesn't want to entertain them. She's tired too. She should at least let her have a weekend off. Is it the same for the other mothers in the house? What do you mean? Are they all in the barn on weekend nights? I don't know about everyone else. Not everyone has a house as nice as ours. It's amazing to have a barn like that in the yard. I see. That's why you went to a good school. When you grow up, make good money. And take over our house. Will it be my house someday? If you pay all the property tax and repairs. Only if you make me feel better. I don't understand. I mean, study hard and get rich. When I become rich, can I build my own house? Do you want your own house? Yes, I do. You're ambitious like me. What does ambitious mean? It means you have big dreams. Then build a new 2-family house in New York. Would that make my mom happy? Of course she would. Then I'll do my best. Did you finish your homework today? Yeah, I did. I did my homework. That's my boy. Are you late again today, Dad? Yes. I hardly ever see you at all. I've got a lot of socializing to do. I'm a popular guy. What do you mean by socialize? I mean friends from company related. You'll understand when you grow up. I can't wait to grow up. Why? As Dad said, make a lot of money to take care of you. That's very encouraging. I'm looking forward to it. Dad, are you at work? I'm out of the office. We're going out again. Okay. What's happening? I just wanted to say I'm sorry to you. Did you do something you're sorry for? Yeah, I did. Can we talk about this later? It's not a big deal anyway, is it? Dad, I'm busy right now. Because you're with Kate? What are you talking about? She's your friend, right? The woman who comes over every weekend. How do you know Kate? I saw her the other night when she went to the bathroom. She never said a word about it. Because I hid. I promised not to bother you. I see. But why did you think you'd see me with Kate today? Because of emails. What about emails? Because I can see your emails from my computer, right? Did you look at what's inside? I did. Okay. And were you gonna apologize for that? For that too. That too? But you didn't know what that meant, did you? I didn't know what it meant. I thought I'd ask my mom. I forwarded it to her. Forwarding to Mom? Yes. I wanted to apologize for that. Well, it's okay if it's your mom. Kate and your mom know each other. Yeah, but you know what? I sent it to someone else. Different person? To whom? My homeroom teacher. You forwarded my email to your homeroom teacher. That's why I'm sorry. What's your homeroom teacher saying? CGC? She said she's consulting with a place called Child Guidance Center? Maybe that's it. She said there were problems in my home environment. Ron, give me the teacher's number right now. I'll explain it to her. I don't have her number. Why don't you call the school? If I call the school, it will be a big problem. What do you mean, big problem? Forget it. I'm going home now. I'm going to talk to your mother about the future. We won't be here when you get back. Where are you? Don't tell me you're in the barn, are you? No, I'm not. Are you at Grandma and Grandpa's? Yeah, that's right. I'm going to Parents' house now. Not that one. You don't know? Don't know what? My mom and I moved out. What? Moved out? What are you talking about? I've been living with my grandma and grandpa on my mom's side for 3 days now. Are you serious? I haven't seen you in a long time because you've been late. Maybe she didn't tell you. That's ridiculous. When is Mom saying she'll be back? She's not coming back. What? She says it's not good for me if I stay with you. She said she was leaving. Your mother is an incorrigible idiot. She's not even working. What's she going to do with the money? She said she'd get it from you. Why would I give money to your mom? She said she could get it if she went to court. Do you mean like alimony or something? I don't know if those emails are proof of anything. I didn't just send those emails. What do you mean? To my mom and homeroom teacher. I sent this to them. What's this? You, when did you take these? The other night. I thought you might want it. Why would I want a picture like this? Because she's your friend, right? I took a picture of you two being friends. But why even send it to your mom or your homeroom teacher? I was proud of you. How popular my dad is. Anyway, tell mom to come home and we'll talk. Okay. I'm going to the city office now to file the divorce papers. Beth, are you serious? Thank you for your help. You already finished signing it. You left it an easy-to-see place, so... Wait. Why? This signature was written by you, right? Yes, but it's not. I don't understand what you're saying. I've got a part-time job. I'll live with Ron from now on. You should reconsider. After being treated like that for so long, what am I going to reconsider now? What about Ron? You can't make two people live on only a little bit of money like that, can you? Only? I'll take what I can get from you. I don't have any money to pay you. I'm sure you do. Property division, child support, alimony for cheating, and of course from Kate too. Don't tell me you're going to court. If you want to. I think I can get child support now. How is that possible? I'm making more money than you. I've been a good parent. But the CGC doesn't agree with you. They say you're an unfit father. Do you think I'm unfit? I mean, look at the picture. It's too bad for my appearance to be sued by my wife. Don't do such a stupid thing. Don't make me do something stupid. I won't go to court if you pay me properly. What's Ron saying? He's happy. Now I can spend the weekend with Mom. That's a lie. Ron loves me as a father. What makes you think that? Ron is. He believes me that I'm popular. He wants to take care of my future. Don't tell me you believe his story. What do you mean? Ron is a more smart boy than you think. That word is making fun of you, W. What? Do you really think there was a study session that night? Ron stayed home for the weekend to get evidence of your affair. He stayed home for the weekend. Why would he do that? Because he is care for me. I was surprised when I heard about it later, but he did it for me. What kind of ridiculous story is that? What's the benefit for him to do it? If he leaves with you, he's going to be poor, don't you understand? Ron said it's better than being with you. What? Then what about the money I invested in him? I was going to make him a doctor in the future. He won't be a doctor. He wants to be a lawyer. Lawyer? He wants to help women who suffers from arrogant husbands. What's that? He's just trying to get at me, isn't he? You were aware of your own arrogance, weren't you? No, I don't. Anyway, that's about what's it. If you feel bad about your appearance, just pay what you owe and get it over with. How can it be like that? I'm good, you know. If I see you in civil court and your workplace finds out about it, I don't care if that picture gets spread all over the company's email. Nothing bothers me. Are you threatening me? I'm not threatening you. It was your son who wrote down the company address from your computer. Was Ron, your son. I understand. I'll pay whatever you ask. So, how much is that? First of all, it's half of your entire asset. Half of the entire asset? It's a legal right. Then alimony and child support combined, I think you should sell the house, don't you? Sell the house? Where am I going to live?
Why don't you rent a barn-sized apartment? With Kate.
Kate is not going to like that. She's not going to stay with me with no money. I'll be all alone when you guys are gone.
That's what you deserve. If I don't see any sincerity in your actions in the future, I won't let you see Ron ever.
You can't do that.
Then shut up and stay out of it. If you keep bothering me, I'll even take your barn away. You should be reflecting by yourself, alone. My husband didn't want the company to know about it. He decided to be honest and agreed to the divorce. He then sold the house and paid me the amount I had asked for him in one lump sum. He moved into a small apartment that really looks like a barn. He seems to keep it a secret from his coworkers and is such a vain man in every way. My son said if Dad picks on Mom again, I won't forgive him. He was bragging, I'm going to tell my coworkers about the apartment. Even though he is 10 years old, my son looks 100 times more manly than my ex-husband. As for my son and I, we found a small but comfortable apartment. We live together peacefully. Now on weekends, when we stay up late and play games together, it is the happiest time of my life.